Hi everybody, my name is Jeremy, this is Red Means Recording, and if this video is recorded when I want it to be, it's spooky day. It's the spookiest day you've ever encountered. Wow, Spirit Halloween, ghouls and ghosts and skeletons. And I thought, based on a lesson I had earlier today, we'd do a horror sound design thing with the Noise Engineering VSTs. These are VSTs, some of them are free, some of them are paid, from one of my favorite modular companies called Noise Engineering. And I was asked to, maybe come up with some ways to do horror sound design with them. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to talk about what makes things a spooky sound. And yeah. Okay, we're going to start with the Vert Verrier. This is one of their newer ones, I think. And it's really, really cool because it's got just a really diverse sound. Yeah, that sounds like a saw, but listen to this. So already we're going to get some of the hallmarks of what I consider a horror sound, and that is unstable pitch stuff. Now, this technically isn't an unstable pitch, and it's actually just adding a certain sort of like hard sync harmonics on top, but it does kind of give us a similar thing. So let's start messing around with this. I'm actually going to start with the bass thing here, which gives us this nasty wave folding stuff. So let's go and start to mess with this from a tone perspective. I'm going to go into modulation here, and I'm going to first give us some modulation on the pitch, because one of the things about like horror drones is that they tend to have a kind of an unstable pitch. Like, it's unsettling for us when things are like unstable when it comes to pitch. So that's the first thing we're going to do. So I'm going to go to oscillator, I think, mode. No. Voice pitch. All right. And we're going to come in here and go add route. There we go. So now you can hear this sine wave doing this. We're going to make this a lot slower. And already it's just kind of a little unsettling, right? It's like, ooh, what's happening there? Go to LFO2. And let's go ahead and pick one of these. So let's pick Tang. Modulation, oscillator, Tang. Add route, and then we'll turn up the index. Cool. So we're going to use this is a drone version right now. We're just going to do these long things. So you can see the Tang's moving right here. Ooh, that's good too. All right, let's put an LFO on flavor. Cool, and they'll turn this down. And then LFO 4 is going to be... There's a couple things that we could do here. If we turn up the filter, we could use that. Let's do that for right now. Let's turn the noise up, and we'll modulate the cutoff. So modulation, LFO 4. I believe it's in Ampla, and then cutoff, and then add route. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to cross-modulate these LFOs, I think. We're going to try that real quick. But first, let's get some stereo in here, right? Let's turn the chorus. Oh, yeah. God, that sounds good. Okay. Let's go to LFO 1 and have it cross-mod 4. So we'll go into LFO 4. And maybe... Ooh, we have all this stuff. Maybe shape? No, that's going to make it a little weird. How about wave warp? And we'll add a route there. Let's go take a look at LFO 4 now and see what's happening. Oh yeah, look at that. That's dope. Okay, we'll have LFO 2. We'll go into add route. We'll go to LFO 3 with this, and we'll go into wave warp as well. Add route. And then you can see that LFO 3 is getting wave warp as well. Now, LFO 1 is our pitch. I definitely want to mess with this one a bit. So we'll go from LFO 3 into LFO 1. So LFO 1. And how about we will wave warp LFO 1 with LFO 3. All right, cool. That's really neat. So we got a horror drone now. We could add a little bit of reverb to this. I really do like the Desmodus reverb, so that's what we're going to try real quick. Now, one of the cool things about the Desmodus reverb is we come down here to where it says limit, because it's a shift. This is a shimmer reverb. And since we're doing weird pitch stuff, this adds a really unsettling top thing to it, right? Like, that's really unsettling. I really, really like it. Let's modulate the density on this. So we'll go into modulation, LFO1, route, and we're going to go into Desmodus and density and add a route. Now you can see dense is moving around. Let's make sure that we have this kind of slow. God, that sounds really cool. I'm going to turn regen down a little bit. I don't want this to have too much regen. It's pretty good as it is. Ooh, that's cool. Let's fuck with time as well. Modulation. So route, LFO2, Desmodus, time. And we'll turn the speed of that as well down. LFO2 speed. And then I'm going to have LFO2 modulate LFO1. I think that's good for right now, right? Lerp mode. Lerp, lerp, lerp. I think we could actually probably get away with turning our cutoff down a bit. Oh, wait. You know what? I want to say if we could take this thing level. One thing you could do is turn the blend all the way up here. Like, that's really weird, right? In a good way. One way we can make this really disturbing in a particular way is adding a Ruina. We got Vert, Ruina, and Desmodus. Now, what is Ruina? Well, Ruina is a distortion. So let's modulate that blend with LFO1. Let's go ahead and adjust that so it doesn't go all the way 100%. So that's just putting default Ruina on here, right? Let's go into our config and turn the pitch bend up to like 12. Yeah, now I'm pitch bending it a bit. That's cool. All right, so that's one horror drone. Let's make one more with this same one, with this same setup, but we're going to change it up a bit. So first, I'm just going to go ahead and call this Doom Drone 01. Let's duplicate this whole Doom Drone here. We're going to change the voice, take this whole thing here. Let's turn off Ruina and this. We'll still use Vert Verrier, but we're going to switch this over to Saw. Let's go ahead and do some more cross-modulation. Let's take LFO2 and have it go to LFO1 speed. And let's see, how about LFO1 can go to LFO3 speed? All right, cool. Let's take the tone on this down a bit. A little bit darker. Yes, there we go. That's pretty spooky, I will say. That's good. That's plenty. Turn that down a little bit. All right, so 2 horror drones. We got that one. We got this one. Let's try to make some like creature sounds now, or like more like envelope-based ones. Meaning, right now we've kind of made drone stuff. Let's try making something that has like almost like a talking alien feel to it. So for this, what we're going to do is we're going to go into modulation and change these, at least some of them, to an ADSR, a looping ADSR. All right, cool. Ooh, yeah, let's use that one, mod. So modulation, LFO2, mod, add route. I always think about the sounds that they used from Apparat in Annihilation when I'm making stuff like this. It's a really unsettling motif, the sound that they use in there. All right, so let's go ahead and mess with our pitches a bit more. Pitch destabilization is going to be a big part of this sound. So we'll go to oscillator 3 and go to voice pitch A and add that route, and we will make it an ADSR that loops. Let's get that chorus in there. We know how good that sounds. turn that on sustain here. Cool. Now let's try to add some effects to this. I think we're going to find that once we add Desmodus, this is really going to come alive. Cool. We need a bit more on the attack. So we're going to go to modulation here. And let's go ahead and take some of these attacks down. We might actually need to turn loop off of them. There we go. Now, I want a little bit more pitch modulation. I don't know if I've actually said anything I did. Okay, so LFO 3 is going to pitch. Let's go ahead and send LFO to pitch B and see if that does anything interesting. There we go. So the interesting thing about Laquelic is that when you're in X mode, which is the middle mode, both of these are going to affect each other from like a weird modulation standpoint. So there's a lot of really interesting stuff that can be done in that as well. That's pretty strange. I like it. So a lot of really creepy sort of like timbres available to us here. Let's make something a bit more percussive. So we'll call this like alien. Oh, so spooky. All right, let's try Basimilus here, which is more of a percussion sound, but I think we can get some pretty nasty tones out of this to get like a more percussive thing. See how just like weirdly like atonal that is? It's going to spread our harmonics out and make them feel really weird. So we want this for our we want that for our sort of atonalness. Well, that's kind of a spooky chord. What happens if we put Desmodus after that? Ooh. It's not like super spooky. It's kind of spooky though. There we go. Cool. Let's put a little bit of delay after this. So, tempo sync. Let's go ahead and turn the blend down a bit. It's kind of a little doom. It feels like we're not in a place that we should not be, right? And then we will give it a bit of Ruina right at the beginning. Now, we could also get like ourselves a little horror snare sound, so let's go ahead and do that. Turn the blend down, and let's go ahead and adjust a couple things just to get a creepy sound. I think that's it right there. That's really cool. Okay, let's go ahead then and go into our actual arrangement here. Let's go ahead and adjust our delay timing so it's a bit more timed. Let's go ahead and adjust the timing for that. That's an Imitor right here. So again, 2, maybe 4. That's pretty weird. We'll do another Imitor. So I'm just going to duplicate our snare here. Excuse me. We'll do another Basimilus. So this will be like hi-hat, I guess. And this is going to be a really intermittent, like, intermittent little thing. Well, that's apocalyptic. Now what about our drones? Now I want like I want a little kick thing. This is a cool sound. This one right here. And actually, I'm gonna put a chorus on that. Can I get that out of Ruina with the phase thing? Let's see. Oh, yep, I can. So phase is gonna create like a chorusy feel. So make sure we have that on for all of these. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's do a couple more things since this is. Let's see, how long have I been recording for? 39 minutes, whatever. It's the last video I'm going to do before I move, so I don't care if it takes a while. So this is Manus. Manus can get some pretty nasty sounds too. So what we want is... that. I'm going to put Ruina first and do the phase. Almost there. That's fine. Shift. Distort. That's pretty fucking cool. Good. Wonderful. Really like that. Go in here, quantize this, and let's go ahead and put some pitch modulation on this. So voice, I believe? Pitch. Yeah, add root. We just want to destabilize almost everything. Alpha 1, root, mods. That's cool. Bad guitar. Bad dragon guitar. Wonderful. Okay. Let's get like a sort of like foundational kick thing in here. And of course, we're going to use Simulus for that because you heard right when we put it in there, we got that kick. Okay, so I'm actually going to reach for an Ableton reverb here. We're going to do hybrid reverb. I know I said it was going to be noise engineering, but sometimes you just need a reverb, like a dark hall. There we go. Okay, next up I want to do a sort of DFAM-esque version of this. I like it. Is there anything else you want to do to this? Could we throw one more thing at it? I don't know. How about... have we used the sync furrier yet? What's this little friend do? Let's go ahead and modulate our oscillator tone. And then we'll add some reverb to it. I'm going to go ahead and modulate the pitch of our sync a little bit. So modulation, LFO 3, voice, pitch, add root. Phrygian dominant is the spooky scale, by the way, in case you were wondering. not going to play all those notes. Ooh, that's kind of organy, isn't it? I like that. All right, I'm just going to draw that in there. I don't even want to hear it first. Let's go up to B. I'm going to add a bit more reverb to our Bad Dragon guitar here. I don't like that big sound coming in, so we're just going to put the blend all the way up here again. And let me give this a big old convolution reverb, and then I think we're done, friends. I hope you like this spooky shit. All right, let's master it real quick, and yeah, thanks for sticking around. You probably didn't. I know you. You probably didn't stick around. This is a long-ass video, isn't it? You were like, wow, that was a bunch of shit I really don't care about. But hey, that is the nature of being a YouTube person. You just make stuff that, you know, you have no idea if someone's going to care about it. It's a fun thing. You just expect people won't, you know? I mean, you have to. That's the way things go. The galaxy brain thing is you just stop caring. Put all of our drums together real quick so we can hear what this drone sounds like. I like it a lot. Anyways, I'll let this play out for a little bit. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Spooky Time with Noise Engineering VSTs. Go make some spooky stuff. Make it scary. Make it real spooky. Poop your pants. Have a wonderful day. My name is Jeremy. I love you. Bye.